JPL 18U Championship. Richmond Generals against the Long Island Edge. Generals are trailing 1-0 as we pick up the second half. Guys got a chance to get some water, stretch out, relax. Got to kill off a penalty. 1:37 on the clock. Go, Gens. All right, Generals break the huddle. Getting a lineup. Short-handed. 5-on-4 for 137. We got 25 minutes on the clock. We got to get something in the back of the net and even this up. Reps go out to take the face off. Heil to the left. Repko wins it, sends it back. Got to be careful going deep. Edge trying to chip it in deep. Moore trying to dig it off the wall and get it out of the zone. Comes back to the edge. Edge pass shot. Left pad saved there by Monroe. Sends it over against the wall. We kept Monroe in the Generals. Send that one deep all the way down and around. Repko giving chase. We got Krug in the box for another 1 minute. Stewart's in the box, thank you. Moore trying to chip it out. Repko chasing. Not Krug in the box. Krug is in front of me. Repko still harassing. 48 seconds left. Edge having to leave that back behind the goal. Repko still hustling. Here come the Edge to come up to neutral ice. Back behind the Generals' goal. Edge out to the back to the point. Repko trying to steal it. One-timer. Lugo on the puck. He's got to send it around hard. Gets it off the boards. Bounces over the stick and it's out of the zone. 19 seconds. Repko off. Covington on. Hiles looking to the bench. Edge are trying to bring it across the blue line. Takes a shot that's well over the net. Comes up. Covington can't get to it. That one's outside the zone. Hiles off. Krug is on. 1 second to go. Stewart's out. Comes out past the box. The Edge with a shot. That one deflected up into the netting. Good look by the Edge there just as it goes out. 23-17 left in the second half. Generals trail 1-0. This is the championship for the EJPL 18U Division 2 or Diamond 2 division. Generals number 2 seed playing the Edge, the number 4 seed. Stewart taking the face off. Coming, puck goes around the far side. Held to the blue line by the Edge. Covington trying to win it. Comes back to Strud. Krug's got one to beat. Tries to go through the legs. Stewart on the shot. Puts it into the stick. Good work there by the Gens. That one's going to get past Strode. He's hustling back, and he plays it off the wall, trying to get it out of the zone. Covington tries to chip it and doesn't get it out. That goes back behind the Generals' goal. Centering pass. Schroeder sliding. Takes that one out, and it comes out of the zone. Generals right now. Krug almost wins that one. Generals trying to build some momentum right now. They're just happy to kind of get the puck out of the zone. Krug with a good hit. Takes the guy out from behind the play. Coach looking for a little more body here. The Generals trying to pick up some physicality. Start getting the Edge players start looking over their shoulders. Nice pass there. Gets its way to Covington. Chips it over, trying to get to Stewart, and he's they're playing the puck. 22 minutes left to play in the second half. Stewart coming to the bench. Kimmer harassing. That one's at the feet. Schroeder pinches on that one. Peterson coming back, putting some body on, put into the corner. Lugo misses a bump there. Kimmer working the puck, comes out, chipped. Somebody's got to get to the puck first. Kimmer working some body there. Kimmer loses an edge and goes down, and they get a tripping call.
Hey, Cougar's gonna be D next.
Tripping call. So Generals will go on the power play, 21-36. They're trailing 1-0. They need get one here. Yesterday they were just about 50% on power plays, so we'll see if we can get one in the net and even this up. Peterson taking the face-off. Kimmer to the left. Bicky to the right. That one comes back to Moore. He goes over to Agello. Agello up the left side and a shot. Down low on the ice. Deflected. Bounced off the back of the net. Agello holding it at the blue line. Can't get it past. Judah coming over to the wall, picking this puck up. Sends that over, touched up and into the netting by Bickmeyer. .141 left in the power play. Stewart taking the face-off. Repko to his left. Covington to the right. One by the edge. They're going to send this one in. Krug on defensive duty. Sends that one back over to Strode. Strode sends it over to Krug. Krug through neutral ice. Uncharacteristically loses that one. Stewart skates up over the blue line, trying to tap his way through defense. A lot of bodies there. Puck's down in the corner. Oh, good block there, and not all the way down. More. Monroe holds that puck. That one comes up. Sent back in by the edge. They're taking time off the clock. 55 seconds left on the power play. They'll leave it for Covington. He's going to pick up some speed. He's going to go up through the middle of the ice. He's got some heat coming in. Tries to go around the D. Just wide of the net. Sends it back to Stewart. Stewart in the corner, back to Covington. And puck stuck in the corner. 30 seconds left in the power play. The Edge are able to win that one. Sends it the full distance. Edge is trying to hustle down to it. Schroeder coming back. Good pass over to the Edge on a stick. They get a shot off. Not much. Kicked by Krug. Thank goodness it doesn't go towards the goal. He's going to send it across onto the stick for Repko. He's got space. Trying to go around. Gets taken off of his feet. As the Edge win the puck. And they send that deep again. 5 seconds. And they will kill this penalty off. Picked up by Agello. 19:30 left to play. Agello gets bumped on that. It comes to Heil at the red line. He gets tripped. And they're going to call it. That guy and the general Edge touch it up.
Get that puck to the middle on the point and get a shot up.
Another tripping call on the Edge. So Generals getting some calls here.
Got to move the puck a little bit.
All right, so Peterson out to take the face-off. Heil to the left. We're going to start punishing them on these penalties. Got a score on the power play. Bicky to the right. Peterson to the left. Peterson taking the face-off. Heil's to the left. Goes down in the corner. Bicky working it off the wall. Sends it back to Moore. Back to picked up by Peterson. Peterson. Stick gets lifted up high. Back to Bicky. Off of a stick. Middle of the ice. Little guy with speed coming down short-handed. Agello pushes him to the wall. Back to Agello, and he runs into somebody. They've got two guys down low now. Oh, and we give it up mid-ice. Bounces over Moore's stick. Monroe didn't like that stick play. Heil trying to come back to it. Edge still holding it, and they're going to pull it back. They're going to take some time off. Heil chasing. Almost, look out, guys. She comes back to Schroeder. Schroeder over to Moore. Peterson coming to the bench. Moore's going to dump it deep. Heil's going to chase it, try to pick it up back behind the net. Anticipating, Heil gets it in the corner. Trying to win it. 57 seconds left on the power play. Schroeder coming back to pick it up. Moore and Heil come to the bench. Rep goes on. Krug is on. Krug circles. Krug sends it up to Repko, and he misses it, and that'll be icing. "37 seconds left on the power play. 18 minutes left in the game. General's trailing 1-0. Stewart taking the face off. Sends it over to the wall. Krug on the puck, flicks it. That's a hand pass.
He was outside, but didn't roll it out enough.
Face off by Stewart. Comes back to Krug. Trying to feed it to Covington. He's going to, he sends it hard to Stewart. They're going to call icing. Ugh.
Was he not over there?
No. It was too hard of a pass. So we got 23 seconds left in the power play.
Let's go, gents.
Let's go, guys. Stewart taking the face off. Rip go to the right. Covington to the far right. Your left. Comes back to Repko. Body's on the wall. Edge holding the pressure. 16 seconds left in the power play. Comes back to Strode back behind the net. Gonna leave it through. Maybe we got time for one last rush down the ice. That's through traffic. They're gonna hold it. Crew can skate that. Pass it up. We're back to, come on. Repko, hit into the boards. Oh, that one to Covington through the crease. Ref's calling nothing. Krug sends it back in. We're back to 5-on-5 with 17 left to play. Good play there by Schroeder to hold that one on the wall. Just past Covington. Edge are going to pick this one up. Krug wins that one, sends it up the wall. Broken stick by Stewart. He's coming to the bench, getting more lumber. Stick lift as Lugo fights it into the corner. General's just chasing. Comes back out to Lugo. Lugo working up, sends it under the feet of Peterson. Comes down. Edge are going to send it back down, touched up back to Lugo, and he sends it off the legs, back over to Kimmer. He's got Bickmeyer going down the middle. Kimmer turns, short side, goalie save. 16 minutes to play.
It was. Another hit from behind the NFL.
Puck comes across. Moore going to get over to it and pick it up on the far side. He collects that one, chips it up the wall. He's left by himself. It's a 2-on-1. Shot. Going up the side. Lugo back to pick up the puck. General's trying to clear it out of the zone. Shot, short side. Rebound is there. Centering pass. And picked up by Peterson. Two Edge go down behind. Peterson's got to skate it out. He's going to send it and dump it deep. He's coming to the bench. Kimmer's going to try to pick this one up. Kimmer battling on the wall. We're down to 15-20. Kimmer back on the puck in the corner. And Edge players down. Bickey's working it hard. He sends it back around to Kimmer. Behind the stanchion and the Edge are going to come away with it. 15 minutes to play. General's trail 1-0. Comes across. Edge crowding in. Good pads on the ice by Monroe. That one comes down. Stewart's going to pick this one up. Feeds it up to Kimmer. Kimmer at the red line. Leaves it. He's got to get back to it. We're winning it, but we're just giving it back. Here comes the Edge. They shoot that wide going down in the corner. The Edge are just outnumbering us at this point. They've got more legs to coming out with a little more fresh. That comes back to the point. Edge just shooting. Turn, shot, left pad save there. Sliding on the ice was Agello. Comes back out. Heil's trying to help out now in the corner. Big flurry. Comes out, puts back into the wall. Moore taking the safe approach, just get the puck out from in front. Sends off the glass, up to Covington and gets it out of the zone. Heil's on the puck, Krug's on it. Krug, nice pass to Krug, he gets a shot! Oh, gosh, and the puck got behind the goalie, and he reaches behind. The ref was there. Doesn't call it across the line. Was it in? No. Great pass from Heil over to Krug. Great shot. Goalie makes the save. Somehow reaches behind and pulls it off the goal line. Jens pressuring here, trailing 1-0. Repko out to take the face-off. Heil still on the ice to the left. Kimmer to the right. These guys get a 30-second break in the bench, and they're back on the ice. Heil trying to center. That one goes to Repko. Point-blank range. Still loose. Heil shoveling. And the Jens put it in. Oh, woo! All right, so Jens even this one up, 1-1, 13:45, trying to get some energy. Let's go. A lot of work down there. Jens trying to get fired up. We're back to an even game with 13:45 to go. Jens need another one. Repko back out to take the face-off. Dickey to the right. Kimmer to the left. Repko sends that one around, just out of reach of Bickney. Almost stolen. Still at the feet. Oh, just past Repko's skate. They're offsides. Stroder sends it over to Lugo. Lugo sends it back over to Stroder. He's got to hustle. Kimmer gloves that one down. Chases after it. Hustling on the puck. He's got Stewart trailing. Stewart's going to go try to get it behind the net. Edge on the puck, and they're coming back hard. It's a 3-on-2. Puck is deflected into the wall. Centering pass. Good clearing by the Jens, and they flip it out. That's an hand pass. Oh, back to Repko, and just misplays it. Comes back to Krug. They got to clear the blue line, and the puck comes back to Strode. Strode's going to send it over to Agello. Agello back to Strode. Strode, oh, not a good pass. Krug's going to clean this one up. 12:30 left to play. We're tied up 1-1. Krug's shot is deflected and it goes back down in the corner. Edge on the puck. Edge coming hard. Moore is able to get a stick on it. Covington picks it up off of Stewart's stick. It comes down. Edge is in the zone. Coming out, making its way to Monroe, and he just out of reach. Agello sends us around to Stewart. This guy's got to find someone. Agello finishes a hit there. Stewart on the puck in front of the bench. Goes up to Agello. Covington trying to feed Heil going up the ice. They're banging right here just in front. That one goes back out to Moore in free space. Goes back off. Heil trying to chip at it and gets a stick on it. Edge bounce. Oh, Heil still pressuring. Comes back to Covey, but it bounces over a stick. Sends it into the back behind the goal. Heil's giving it chase. 11:30 left to play. We're tied at 1. The Edge are going to be happy to just chip that one into the General's end of the zone. Oh, a little miss there by Kimmer, but it works out well because Peterson's on it. He's got Heil going up the ice. Peterson lifted off his feet. Edge playing the puck. General's giving pressure now. Edge just going to chip it. Edge is just happy to just, they're playing this like they've got a 2-goal lead here. Just chipping it down. Heil with a little touch there, and that's going to be icing. All right, 11 minutes to play. We're tied up 1-1. Good shift for the Gens. Sorry, bouncing around, getting a drink. Face-off is to the left of Monroe. Stewart taking the face-off. Krug is to his right. Lugo's on the ice, and Covington's on the ice. Stewart wins that face-off, leaves it back for Stroder. Stroder flicks it. It's going to be out of the zone. Edge is going to pick it up in the neutral zone. Over across the red line, just past Covington. Lugo back down to Strode. Strode sends it up ice. Has Stewart between the D. Stewart leans in, goes in, oh, they're going to call penalty on a hook there. They're saying a hold.
He called it. Good shot. Judah and Stroder going deeper. Bobby's line with Judah and Stroder.
They're going to call a hold. He had... They're going to call. All right, guys. All right, so Generals go back on the power play. Penalties being the difference here. This is the third power play of the second half for the Gens. They're looking to get fired up. 10:45 left to play. Gens time 1-1. Stewart taking the face-off. Comes back to Covington. Covington misplays it. Short-handed. Here goes the Edge. We're going to need a big save from Monroe. A back check there by Moore. Edge back on the puck. They're waiting for reinforcements. That means they're deep. We got a 2-on-1 going the other way. Covington's got to go. He's got up to Stewart. Stewart's on the puck. He's around the corner. Holds up, waits for reinforcements. Doesn't get the pass. Krug in deep. Now comes back to Stewart. We're going to settle this down.
Give it to Stroder and shoot.
Back down in the corner to Krug. Krug circling. Back to Stewart. Going to get pinched in a corner. Back to Stewart. Low give and go. Stewart with a shot. Oh, that one's going to be cleared by the Edge. 1:18 left in the power play. Monroe comes back out. Sets it up for Krug. Krug sends it up the boards. We got to hustle back to it. And the Edge chip it in. Comes back just wide of the net. Krug. Got to pick up the pace. Got to send it back to Krug. We got 1 minute left in the power play. Stroder over to Covington. These guys are getting tired. A lot of ice time here. He sends it back over to Strode. Kimmer's on. Comes back to Agello. Oh, come off of Kimmer's foot. Vicky turning on it. Sends it over. Finds Stewart at the blue line. Stewart leaves it for Kimmer. Comes back. Lugo on it in the corner. 24 seconds left. Vicky circling, sends it over, sends it down to Jello on the deep pinch in the corner. He centers, finds Stewart. Stewart with a shot. Goalie moves to his left, and we get a call.
Get Bobby off.
That was a long shift for those guys. 15 seconds left on the power play. 9 minutes to go in the game. We're tied 1-1.
Lugo, 14.
Now, one of the last EJPL championships they had went to double overtime. This is the kind of evenly matched game.
1-4 on the clock.
The guy will come out of the penalty box behind the play. 15 seconds left. Lugo on the puck. Player goes down. Centering pass through the crease. Goes over to the far wall. Bicky going down low into the wall. That went off the back of a Jello. Guy coming out of the box. They're back to even. General's doing a good job swarming the puck. Back to Repko. Gets picked behind him. He finds the puck. The Jello's going to chip it forward, trying to get it to Repko. He's got to hustle. Picks it up off the wall. Edge back on it. They're coming the other direction. They've got some numbers. Leave it for the guy on the near side. Shot. Stick save. Woo. Moore just really awkward kind of stick save. Kind of just stayed in front of him, and General's able to clear it. Edge bringing it back down. 8 minutes to play. We're tied at 1. Heil in the corner with the puck. Sends that out. Edge holding it at the blue line. Comes back down. Heil against the wall. Repko able to flick it, and we get some guys over the wall. Sending it down. Moore coming across. Got to get on that puck. Moore just chipping it. Edge picking it up. Shot. In a lot of traffic. Still loose in front. And we get a whistle. As Monroe gets a glove on it.
I'll go. That's how you want. All right, let's go, boys. Let's go. Who's going to score this goal? Let's go. Who wants it?
7:41 left in the second half. Tied 1-1. Guys have to dig deep. Stewart taking the face off. Quick shot, blocker save there by Monroe. Gets dropped for Moore. Comes up to the near wall, trying to dig it out. Centering pass there. That one over the net. Monroe down low on his knees. And that one chipped up. Held at the blue line by the edge. They're going to send it back into the other corner. Moore's got a little bit of time. He's got to hustle. Sends it up the wall. Good stick move there by the edge. Back check by Krug. Yo, Generals trying to just can't get a clean pass right now. They send it back up the ice. Krug is going over the wall. Back to neutral ice. Getting just around Strode. Coming back. Good foot play there by, rebound. Edge unable to capitalize. Jen's trying to get it back going the other direction. Stewart trying to look for the puck. Stewart's got a 3-on-1. They send it over to Covington. Covington on the stick. Oh, it was right there in the crease. That was it for the Gens. We're down to 6:30 left. And they're still on sides. Covington hustling from behind, comes back to Kimmer. Kimmer sends it over. Oh my God! And Stewart is hammered.
Late fucking hit to the head.
Edge coming back down, send it in. Stewart was in front of the goal, had the puck, and they just... It's like 4 hits to the head. These refs have not called. 6:14, it's a tied up game. Refs are calling nothing. It's going to get physical here towards the end. Peterson up to take the face-off. Heil to the left. Edge, pull it back. Bickmeyer chasing. Comes back just past Peterson. Agello on the puck at the blue line. Over hard into the wall. A stick went flying. Edge send it in deep. Back behind the Generals' goal. Agello picking this up. Around the ice. It's on the blue line. Still in. Agello going back down to the corner. Bodying it up. Generals getting some help. Centering pass comes to Lugo. He chips it up the wall. Heil's got a hustle. Comes off the wall, back down and behind the Generals' goal. Edge are getting a line change back behind the play. That one's going to chip out to Peterson. He's got Heil going down the left side. Peterson sends it in deep. 5:30 left to play. Gets past 2 Generals back behind the goal. Bicky with a shot, center mass, runs into a player. The goalie gets a save and squeezes that for the whistle with 5:20 left in the game. We're tied 1-1. If we go to overtime, the way it'll happen is instead of 5-on-5, we'll play 5 minutes 4-on-4. And if that doesn't result in a winner, we'll play 3-on-3. It'll be sudden death.
Great job. You get that deep there. We got a face off down here now.
Stewart taking the face off. To the right of the edge goalie. Moore sends that one in back to the corner. All the way around the boards. Krug is there trying to dig it out of the Zamboni doors. Edge chip it up and get it out of the zone. Gens will have to clear it. That's on goal. Won't count. That's down to 5 minutes to play. Edge trying to skate it out, chip it up. They're sending it the distance. That should be enough for icing. It's indicated, and we'll go back down the other end. .54 on the clock now. Gens have had their chances with power plays this half. They're 0 for 3 on the power play. Stewart taking the face off. Just under 5 minutes to play. Covington with a shot. He's our points leader on the season. He had 2 goals yesterday. We need one of these hot guys to get one in the back of the net. Centering pass to Covington. He doesn't get much on it. Good defensive play there. By the edge. Ties up Covington's stick. Another face-off. Stewart going over. Same guys lined up. Goes back. Krug going to pick up the puck. Left to the edge. They're just going to chip it and send it. Not enough on this one for icing. Stroder heading hard. Feeds it off the board. Sends it to Krug. He leaves it for Moore. Moore up the ice. Finds the red line. Puts it in deep. He's going to chase his own puck. Somebody's got to cover the blue line. Moore goes into the wall. Gentle hit. It's tied up. Stewart coming over to help. Here comes the Edge coming back. Stroder, Covington helping to cover the blue line. They come back. Comes back to Covington. Covington's trying to feed Repko. Oh, he just misses him. No icing. Must have gotten a tip on it. Repko's way down there. He's waiting for reinforcements. Kimmer coming across. Now they're going back the other direction hard. The Edge have a 2-on-2. They got a guy working his way through the D. Gets around one, number 66 with a shot. It's full loose, and we get a whistle.
Hey! Come on! Gotta call it!
Please call at least something. You're not gonna call it?
That's a penalty! Come on! How did he fall down there, ref? What happened? Did he just fall down there? That's a crossing, yeah?
3:44 left in that game. Repko taking the face off. Lugo sends it out. Big shot. Goes all the way wide of the net. Comes to the near side. Edge on the puck. Edge tries to center it. Gets caught on the back of the net. Centering pass, and Monroe gets a cover. 3:30 left to play. We're tied at 1. Let's go, Jens. Come on, guys. Repko to take the face off. Hiles to the right.
Who's gonna be the hero, boys? Let's go, boys. Come on!
Sends it over the wall to a Jello. Puck goes flying down the wall. Comes off in a weird kick, making its way towards net. Doesn't make the goal line. Repko pressuring, and the goalie's got to cover. We'll get a face off.
Yeah. Do you want it? Let's go, boys. Let's go. Go up.
3:20 to play. A lot of face-offs, giving Generals a chance to get their heart rates down.
Hey, who's ready?
Get a little breather here.
Let's go, boys. Go. Who's ready? Who's ready?
Stewart out for the face-off. Krug to the right. Covington to the left. Goes down in the corner. Edge trying to send it. It rides the rail. Stewart down in the corner. Comes to Krug. Tries to center it. Comes out to the Edge. They're going to go hustling back the other direction. Sends it in. Blocker saved there by Monroe. Puts it up to the wall. Centering pass through a lot of traffic. Comes back to Moore. He's going to send it enough to Krug. Krug's going to skate it down. He's got Covington to the right. Over to Covington. A lot of blue and black getting back there. A stick goes flying. Comes back to Moore. Moore circling off the board, trying to find Stewart. Stewart across the blue line. Stewart getting harassed by two of them. Krug going to come in and help with the... Krug down to his legs, down to his knees, on his butt, gets up. I can't imagine how these guys get up off their skates so quickly. Over. Oh, great deflection for Krug. It's still loose, and it goes wide of the net. Good deflection there by Krug. Almost had that one. Trying to send it in deep. Moore getting back. Edge player's by himself, waiting for reinforcements. Somebody's got to help him. Edge player's now coming into focus. Centering pass. Nice little tip there by Kimmer. These guys got to find something to chase this puck. They're off sides. Judah leaves it for Stewart. 1:52 left. Little toe drag there. Nobody can get the puck. Bickmeyer's on it. He's got Kimmer going to make one more run down the ice. Last shifts for these guys if they can get it in the back of the net. Otherwise, we're overtime. And we're going to get deep. Kimmer with a hit. Agello stepping up. He sends it back across the ice. Edge are going to retreat. 1:30 left in regulation. We're tied at 1. This is the EJPL championship. Bickmeyer with a little hit there. The puck goes back behind the Generals' goal. Oh, wow, and Lugo gets a big hit. Comes back to Bickmeyer trying to chip it. Good stick play by the Edge. It bounces over Jello's stick. He sends it up the wall. And they're going to send it in deep. They're saying no icing. Lugo chips that up. Edge. Oh, little short pass. General's just trying to clear it. Edge holding. Vicky, he's got a free run. Breakaway. And he gets pulled off the puck and knocked into the corner 45 seconds to go in regulation. Edge coming back the other way. General's got 2 defenders. Number 66 working his way around. Got to get a save. Peterson trying to get it to Covington. Covey's just going to chip it. Gets it out to mid-ice. 30 seconds in regulation. That shot's going to go down into the corner. Goes back around. The edge is going to get to the puck in the corner. Stewart on the puck. 20 seconds. Stewart can't get it clear. Back down in the corner. Oh, no! They pass it through the crease. 13 seconds. Comes back out. General's trying to clear it and it comes out of the zone. 9 seconds. The Edge have to clear it. Edge send it back in. 5 seconds. It's going to go to Schroeder and we're going to go to overtime. Woo! So we're going to have to pull out the book to see what the overtime rules are.
I think I looked.
We're tied at 1.
Say it again.
You guys need to watch the sides too. That should be
That's a long time.
Breathe. Hey, let's go, boys, huh?
It's a short bench.
Let's go. Breathe, guys. Get some water.
That's a long time.
Yeah, that's a lot.
We get a 1-minute break. Jen's tired. So it is a 5-on-5, 15-minute overtime. They're saying switch ends. It kind of assumes you've been switching ends.
Let's go, Kim.
Game is just beginning. Dig deep. See what coaches decide about goalies. There's our buzzer. Beginning of overtime. Jen's just gonna milk every second here. Monroe going back between the pipes.
Bobby's line will start. Bobby's line will start.
We're switching ends, so we're gonna. Monroe's gonna do a long skate. We'll see what happens down here.
It's 5-on-5, just like that. Go switch the side.
On you. All right, boys, let's win this. Down on 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
5-on-5.
All right, let's go, Jens. We've switched sides. Monroe's down to our left. We'll get some action here on our right. 15 minutes on the clock. These guys have already played 15 minutes of hockey. Sudden death overtime. Who's going to score it? Little chip there by Schroeder sends it into the right-hand side. Jen's pressuring right off the face-off. Good pick there by Covington, and it's going to come out. 3-on-2 right now by the Edge. They're going hard. Remember, they've got a bigger bench. Shot squeezed by Monroe for the whistle. We've got a face-off to the left of Monroe. We're in overtime here, sudden death, 14:41 on the clock, but that doesn't matter. Let's get a goal. Stewart getting the face-off. We're tied at 1.
Come on, Jen.
Goes back into the corner. Schroeder off the wall, out of the zone. Picked up in the neutral ice and sent in deep. It'll be icing. No, they wave it off for some reason. I guess maybe they're offsides. I don't know. Picked up by Stewart. Stewart up the wall. Oh!
Tease it up, tease it up.
That's your
Quick
responsibility.
shift, quick shift.
You gotta be on top. You gotta be on top. You gotta find a way.
Krug offside there. Lifted a leg over the blue line. Repko taking the face off. Bicky to the right. Heil to the left. Stick lift there. Heil trying to clear it. Gets a little bump in the head. Comes back. Agello sending it deep. Lugo going in deep. Somebody's got to cover the blue line. Bickmeyer's going to hang out. Heil going in to help in the corner. A lot of bodies banging down there. Rep goes in front. Lugo working it down the wall.
Get high.
Heil's backing up to position himself in front, so if the puck comes out, gets a shot. It's eventually going to come out. Sent across. Agello's going to pick it up. Turn it. Oh, he misses the defensive connection. Whoa, big hit there coming across the ice. That was Agello banging down there. Comes back for Lugo. Lugo double pump on that. Heil trying to send it deep. Repko. It's over the head of Agello. Lugo getting back in the corner, sends it around the board, trying to feed it up to Bickmeyer. Bickmeyer comes out. Heil trying to get it. Glove down. Bickmeyer trying to feed it down on the ice in front of the scorers. Edge sent it across. Heil and Bickmeyer coming off the ice. Edge at the red line, send it in deep. All the way around the boards. 13 minutes to go in overtime, but this is sudden death. We're tied at 1. Next goal wins. Centering pass in the slot. Pushed out to the wall by Covington. Edge still on it. Centering pass. Just to the right of Monroe. Goes back to the wall. Repko off of his leg. Covington. No! Now that's a hit to the head. One-timer there by Covington. Slides going down. Stewart chasing. Trying to get the puck. That one's going to hit off the wall in front of us. Comes back. Stroder on it. Sends it over to Agello. Agello up the wall to Krug. Krug trying to pull it in. It's got some space. Takes it across the blue line. He leaves it for Stewart. Stewart with a shot. That's over the net. He's down here low for Stroder. Stroder banging right in front of us. Edgewin then send it up the wall. Edge send it in. Glove save there by Monroe. He squeezes that one for the whistle. 12 minutes to go in the first overtime. We're tied at 1. Remember, the Edge have about 18 people they're skating. We're skating 11. So there have been, about 50% less ice time than our guys. That's tough when you're playing this many minutes. Heil's on the puck. He's got Kimmer to his right. Heil with a shot. Bounces off the wall. Heil to the puck first. And Kimmer battling in the crease. They're still pushing. I don't know. I've got a drop. Run out of water on the bench.
Oh yeah, you go score.
Comes over to Moore. Moore with a shot. It's up high in the chest. Hey, Coach Peterson, see if somebody can. Coach Stewart. Coach Stewart, can you look over the wall? Could somebody bring water over the wall? Could they get in there? We could send a parent around. Could somebody get a bottle in there? I know, but somebody could walk. If they can get in the door, face off there. We're trying to get water bottles. Nobody filled them up as we finished the second half. The Generals now in overtime, short on water on the bench.
Water is good. Who needs water? Anybody?
Goes back, comes to Covington. He's got to play it cleanly. Comes back to Krug. If we just get a score, we'll get water in the locker room. Over to Covington. Oh, one time there by Stewart, just wide of the net. Not much on that. Comes back to Lugo. From the bench, Lugo, and it goes off of the skate in the corner. General's pressuring now. Edge sent it around. Lugo's got to get to it. Stroder's going to have to hustle down. Stroder takes a guy off his feet. Comes back, Edge battling and pulls Lugo down. Goes wide of the net. Seems like we're all just looking at the puck right now. Got to move our feet, battling against the wall. Edge get to it. Got a guy in the slot.
Let's go, Jen!
Jen's Stroder on it. He's going to send it across. Krug looked like he's got no gas left in the tank. Can't get to the puck. Edge taking a shot, deflected, up and around the boards. Gens have the long shift here. They got to just hustle it. There we go. Can somebody come around and pick up bottles on the other side of that wall? Can you call? Can you come around? Come around. We need somebody. Come around. I got you now.
Sit down, you gotta recover.
Come on, let's go, Vicky.
Vicky on the puck, pulling it down.
Willie's coming. Willie's coming.
Okay. Tim, can you hand her bottles over the wall? General's trying to hold it, bouncing puck. Moore going back for it, sends it up. Edge, flick it all the way down. That should be icing. We'll come back down. Can they get in? Is it locked or something?
Throw it over.
Puck in front. More on the puck on the wall. We're trying to get some water bottles filled. The puck's bouncing. Oh, rip. Bicky tries to go short side. Comes back. They leave it for Moore. He sends it in. Deflection by Bicky, and we're going to get a cover. General's pressuring here. 9 minutes ago. Sudden death overtime. It's been a long night of hockey. Rep go with the face-off. Kimmer to his left. Bicky to the right. Comes back to Lugo. Bicky covering the blue line as Lugo does the wraparound. In the corner. Held it too long. The Edge kind of be able to pull it off. They got a guy streaking down the ice. It's going to be a 2-on-1. Bicky's the one defender. He lies down. They go around. They try to go short side. It's in the crease. Great play there by Schroeder to get that puck over to the wall. Back down. Edge trying to send it back. Hold it at the blue line. Send it in deep. Through a lot of traffic. Over to the other wall again. Round. Holding at the blue line. Chip it past the Generals. Back down underneath. 8:30 left to play in the first overtime. Schroeder on the wall.
That team's tired, right? We got it in us, right? This is our third game. They're tired. Let's go.
Edge trying to play it up the wall. Lugo after the puck. Sends it around the boards. Ew, close to too many men on the ice. Repko coming over the wall. Edge have it at neutral ice. Stewart now on the ice. Edge chipping in deep to get a line change. Comes back to Schroeder. He chips it around the boards. The Edge's in the corner. Comes back to Covington. It's by the Zamboni doors. Back down. Schroeder on the puck. We're under 8 minutes. Comes to Kruger. Krug sends it over to Covington just out of reach. He's down low. Oh, they leave it on the wall. The Edge skated out through neutral ice. Moore holding it against to the wall. 7:30 left to play that one. Oh, wow, and Monroe pulls that in for a whistle.
Go now. Yo, do you want us to go now? Go now. Let's go, boys. Boys, give them help.
Guys are draining every drop out of the water bottles on the bench. Peterson taking the face-off to the right of Monroe. 7:26 left. Sudden death overtime. Tied at 1. Next goal wins. And they just, I don't know if it's a net guard issue. Get a different Edge player on the ice. Shot. Wide. Rides the rail all the way around out of the zone. Edge hold it at the red line. Send it back in deep. They're saying no icing. More down low. 7 minutes to play in the first overtime. Jello trying to get to it. A little chip there by Heil. Feeding it up. Peterson, we got a 2-on-1. He feeds it over to Bicky. It's a bouncing puck. Pass over. Too high. Comes down to Moore here. Moore's going to shoot. Deflection wide of the net. Comes over. Jello on the pinch. Sends it in. going around wide. Bicky going to the wall. These guys are digging deep, looking for something. So takes his one bouncing puck. Got to get it in. And Edge chipped that one out. Agello's going to retreat and pick this one up in the defensive zone. 6:30 to play in the first overtime. It's sudden death. That one's going to come back to Peterson. He's got to find something, trying to find Krug. That goes across to Covington. Covington's going to turn. He's got Stewart. Stewart on the backhand, trying to get the puck settled. Bouncing puck. Back to Stewart. Over to Krug. He does the foot club. Puts it back on the stick. Circling. He's got Stewart in front. Comes back to Strode. Back to Stewart. It's out off the stick. He scoots it over to Agello. Agello walks it in back to Stewart. Stewart trying to shoot. Gets it on. Shoots wide of the net. Comes back out to Strode. General's pressuring. Oh, no. They need a deflection. Krug was in front. Puck's loose. Puck's loose. Puck comes out. Schroeder's, and it gets over Agello's stick. They're going to find somebody who's got some legs. Get back for the puck. Oh, that was a good opportunity for the Gens. They send it up the wall. Comes out to Stewart. Stewart back to Agello, trying to get some speed to bring it forward. They find Krug. Krug in front of the bench. Everyone's making sure they don't lose some teeth. Covington going to meet it in the corner. It's now been 60 minutes of hockey for these guys. This is what conditioning's for. Kicked forward by the Edge. Schroeder trying to work it. It's a 3-on-1. If he doesn't get it, they send it back to Bicky. We got numbers on this side. Bicky's going to carry it across. They're on sides. The shot. Oh, it's loose in front. Kimmer was collapsing, and they get a whistle. I think we were probably off sides on that, but no call.
Every shot's a good shot right now.
Let's go, guys. We got momentum. 5:10 left in the Southern overtime, 5-on-5. This is the battle. Coach Stewart saying in 25 years he's only been in 5 championship games. This is one of them. And this is an epic one. Said they've been in EJPL playoffs before, and it's been double overtime. That one loose in front. Monroe able to kind of get the whistle on that.
Lucas wasn't worried. It's like, let's just get a shoot right back in there.
You guys are ready, right? We're ready.
Repko taking the face off. Comes back to Lugo, trying to get it spinning, held at the blue line. Edge trying to center it. Jen's got to clear it, comes out. Back to the point for the Edge. They're across the blue line, shots wide. Way off the play. I can see who went down. Bickmeyer went down. And Monroe looks that easy and gloves that one for the whistle.
Hey, I got Cruz. Who's got cover? Hey, I need to sit.
Hey, who's ready?
These guys are coming off tired. They get like 30 seconds to sit. 4:30 left to play. Sudden death overtime. We're 10 minutes into the overtime so far. That one over. Little 9-iron pitch. What? I don't know why that whistled. Oh, they said hit the roof? Huh. Maybe it hit the light. Jen's got a little bit of water. Resupply the team. 4:30 left in the first overtime here. 5-on-5.
Let's go, AJ!
Stalemate down on the ice. Ooh, that one's just wide of the net. Comes to Krug. Krug chipping it out. Held in at the blue line. Comes back to Krug. Trying to work it at his feet. Feeds it forward. Trying to get it to Stewart. He got behind the D. Can't come away with it. Here goes Edge back the other direction. Centering pass just wide. Agello going down in the corner. Throws a hit. 4 minutes to go in the first overtime. Sends it around. It comes off the wall. Krug's got it. Edge have 3 guys back. Krug works his way through the D. Gets a stick lift, and it's down in front of the goal. Woo! That one's going to make it all the way down. It's going to be on goal, so no icing. And Monroe's going to play it out of the crease to Schroeder. 3:30 left to play. He finds Stewart mid-ice. Edge do a good job picking that one. They're going back the other direction. Back to Bobby. He feeds it to Covington. Let's go, Covey. Covey's trying to get to his forehand. Gets around the D. Goes short side. Good save there by the goalie. Peterson's on the ice. Isles on the ice. Comes back down to Moore. Oh, deflects off a Heil. That one down to Heil in the corner. Comes back to Kimmer. Kimmer short side. He tries to center it. It's in. It's in. Where is it? It's in the net. Ah. Judah. Quit being so honest. That was on the line. You won't get the sarcasm. All right, 3 minutes to go. Jens face off to the left of the edge goalie. General's trying to push that one across the goal line, held by the goalie. Peterson taking the face off. Kimmer to the left. Heil to the right, comes back to Lugo. He takes a shot. Blocker saved by the goalie, goes into the corner. And they're going to send that deep for icing. Got the assist from the parents to get some water. Do we need any more water? There we go, guys. Keep up the pressure. This is face off to the right of the goalie. Stewart taking the face off. 2:55 left in the first overtime. Puck goes into the corner. Comes back. It's at the feet. Krug back to Covington. Covington back to Krug. Back to Covington. He's going to send it back to the point to Lugo. Lugo feeds it up to Covington. Covington back to Krug in the corner. General's doing a good job passing. Sends it around just out of reach of Stewart. Edge are going to be on it. Out of the zone. Comes back. Edge trying to scoop it at the red line. Jen's getting back, bringing some numbers. 2:20 left in the first overtime. Goes back in the corner. Lugo feeds it up to Krug. Krug, trying to feed it to Covington. Picked off by the edge. Sent down, and it's going to be offsides, mid center ice. 2:09 left.
Nothing blind, nothing blind. Now we're having fun. That's the lead around. Let's go.
Repko taking the face-off. Bickmeyer to the near side. Heil to the far side. Tied up at 1. 13 minutes into the overtime. Sudden death. Heil trying to steal it. Bickmeyer getting hammered on the ice. Repko getting buried. It comes to Bickmeyer. Bickmeyer's got Heil. It's a shot. No rebound coming off. Goes into the corner. Bickey's trying to wait for somebody to come through the center. Repko with a one-time swipe at it. Edge are going to clear it out of the zone. Centering pass is going to come. Bickmeyer's trying to get to it. Fighting at the red line. Chipped in the air. Repko wins it down. Edge trying to clear it out. It's going to come back to Strode. Strode sends it to nobody at the red line. Putting it back in the fray. The Edge trying to pick it up. These guys are tired on both teams, and the Edge are going to send it in. No icing. Edge are going to meet it back behind the wall. Back off the General's goal. Edge still on the puck. General's bringing bodies. Centering. Saved by Monroe. Another shot in the crease. Lots of shoving going on down there. Bickmeyer gets a push from behind. Both teams staying out of the penalty box in this extra time. 1:16 left on the clock and a 15-minute overtime sudden death. Championship hockey here. These guys are bringing it. They are exhausted. Stewart out to take the face off. Krug and Covington on the ice as the forwards. Covington sends it in the wall. Edge trying to dig it out. They pick it up back behind the goal. Centering pass. Krug sends it just back behind the goal. Stewart trying to set it up ice. Finds Krug. Krug has got 2 to beat. Gets muscled off the puck. Both of these teams digging deep right now. Looking tired. They got to try to move to the puck. Edge on it. Coming deep. Oh, wow. Great move from Monroe. Coming to his right. Able to get to the puck with a fantastic save. 50 seconds left in the first overtime. Great opportunity there for the Edge. Hey, Tim. Maybe we gather up the water bottles for the 1 minute. We get more water for this if we go in the second overtime. Just run it across the ice.
Hey, let's go, boys!
General's taking the timeout.
everything you can. If you're on the ice, do everything possible to get the puck out of the
Really? On the top. No, hold on. In 1 minute, come across the ice. In 1 minute. There we go.
Use the speed. Get the puck on net and crash that net. Give it a dirty goal on that.
Trying to get more water.
Push the goalie in if you have to. You know what I mean? Let's go. Don't go anywhere until you go anywhere.
Hey, Lugo! Come on! Let's go, Lugo! Let's go, boys!
Woo! Let's go, guys! All right, we're trying to get more water. 50 seconds left. In the first overtime, 15 minutes in. Guys are battling hard. Fired up. Stewart can take the face off. Covington comes away with it. He's got 2 to beat. He's got Kruger to the right. We're on sides. He goes around the D. He's held up and he's taken down to the ice. Oh, here comes the Edge back the other direction. Stroder trying to get back. The Edge go down to the boards. 30 seconds.
What's he doing?
Wait, if this 15 ends, switch sides again.
Off the post.
Go!
Somehow we heard the post, but now they're calling it in. So the Edge have won it in overtime with 24 seconds left.
Ask him. Why are you guys not?
No, blew the whistle!
No, blew it! You blew the whistle! The whistle went! You blew it! The whistle went! Once the whistle goes, there's no discretion. You blew the whistle!
Notice how the clock was stopped before it went in?
Hey! I don't think it's over, Coach.
It's not a house game. Let's go.
Whoa.
Hold on. They blew it dead.
The whistle!
6 months! Because the whistle.
The whistle went.
You blew the whistle. You fucking moron. Fucking whistle on your ass, man.
Check the replay. You pointing all day long, you call that shit.
Fucking moron.
We got what, 60 cautions?
No.
Go out there. Show up. You guys are men. Show up. Let's go.
Controversial final goal there. Their Gens claim that the whistle was blown and the puck was dead. The ref now says, well, we blew the whistle because it was in the net. Tough game.
And both teams would please line up on their respective blue lines for a quick trophy presentation.
Disappointing end for the Gens. 24 seconds left on the clock.
If we could please have a big round of applause for both Richmond and the Long Island Edge. On a wonderful season, a great playoff weekend, and an unbelievable champion.
Gens clearly disappointed. All right. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for supporting Richmond Generals Hockey. They're not going to stick around. Appreciate everybody for coming out. Thank you.
We can have the coach of the champion Long Island Edge.